All right. So, like I said, I'm going to be adding to it. All right. So, Shane Calderia, okay, has a YouTube channel. And no offense, I'm sorry, I can't tell if you're a female or a male. I don't think I've ever heard your voice. But peace talks of Donald Trump's deal of the century being advanced in May. And it's called Watch, Will It Be a May Day? Which is confirmation because I've been given Mayday, Mayday. I believe, okay, that Jesus is coming at an appointed time. I believe we will know. And I believe that's why he gave us Noah, okay? Why he uses his timing as the times of Noah. It's very obvious, all right? So now I'm going to show you something. This is crazy. Okay, so people's been seeing about the holograms and things like that, right? Well, look at this. If people don't believe that history doesn't repeat itself, look at this. Spanish flu, 1918. There's no way Dr. Fauci is that old. Point taken. Okay, so anyways, and then 2 days ago, everyone made a big deal about, oh my gosh, there's an alignment of stars. Wasn't stars. Elon Musk announced that the SpaceX will start testing their satellite internet service dubbed Starlink in a public beta in 6 months. Let's see. We've got May, June, July, August, September, October. Is that not when the RDF chip is supposed to be? Or New World Currency? Same timing. Well, and it says SpaceX's network is designed to achieve faster speeds by using low Earth orbit satellites. This is to activate and do surveillance of 5G. This isn't man-made. This isn't my understanding. This is actual fact. You need to look into it. Okay, and then yesterday Elon Musk announced, okay, dubbed space race faster, blah, blah, blah. Okay, low Earth satellites. Parts of the U.S. will be included in the beta trials along with high-altitude locations like Germany. Musk said the first private beta trials will begin in 3 months. 3 months. Okay, and that's what, let me see, July? No, August, September, October. Yeah, about July. Okay, so I'm going to read to you this other thing here. I am so dead set on knowing Jesus is coming back any day. This is the timing. There has been no other time in history that has brought about where we are today. Now, like I said, everything's going to be open and everyone's so excited about it. But what they don't realize is this exact. Meat plants have been shut down. Chickens have got burned. Tyson Foods have been shut down. Okay, and it says Tyson Food is a warning that millions, not hundreds, but millions of pounds of meat will disappear from the supply chain as the coronavirus pandemic pushes food processing plants to close, leading to product shortages in grocery stores across the country. This is the point. Global famine. Okay? And they said U.S. could be weeks away from meat shortages with shutdown spreading. Even though they're going to open it up, that's fine and dandy, but there's not going to be any imports in and any exports out. That's the thing. That's the catch. Didn't God say he's going to give you the hearts of your desire? The desires of your heart? Didn't he say that, sure, you guys have what you want. Live in your sin. Live in gluttony. Live with, you being so absorbed, self-absorbed in this world that, you don't even focus on me. Sure, I'm going to give you earthly things, but you're going to walk into a trap. Like I warned. Like my watchmen have been warning. Over and over and over again. Jesus is trying to tell you what's coming. Okay? I knew this was coming over 6 years ago. Okay? I fully opened my eyes 3 years ago about the New World Order and how close it was. I never thought in a million years we would be here to watch the rising of that. We are in a time that famine is going to take over. And this, by food shortages and them opening up these places with nobody having jobs, this is the perfect way to crash it, along with China buying out all of our oil, 1.3 trillion. I mean, come on. How much plain and simpler can it be? If you don't have the understanding, though, you're still going to be thinking that there's no way that this is truth. Well, I hate to tell you, the Bible doesn't lie. Prophecy does not lie. So anyways, I don't have to read all this. I just wanted to tell you, it says restaurants in a week could be out of fresh ground beef with an opening. New U.S. shutdowns are hitting at a dizzying rate. Smithfield Foods, Inc., which is one of my favorite bacons. Anyway, Smithfield, really good. The world's #1 pork producer said Friday it was closing another operation, this one in Illinois. That news hit less than an hour after Hormel Foods Corporation, which also gives really good pepperoni, said it was idling 2 of its Jenny O turkey plants in Minnesota. I mean, there's not going to be meat. People, you got to understand, people are going to be out and they're going to be buying things, right? They're going to end up panic buying. Oh, I'm going to be able to go to the store. I'm going to get this and this because what if it's not out? And then they're going to realize, have you been to the store lately? I have. Those shelves are empty. I mean, there's still stuff there, but not like it was. Okay? They have the food. They're just hoarding it because they know what's coming. And lastly, but not least, I want to read to you some of this article that also came out the 26th. And I was just like, what? Okay, it says, Trump now has the power to forever alter Israel's character. It went almost unnoticed in Washington, but last week's Israel's political leaders decided to hand President Trump the power to destroy the prospect of a 2-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict once and for all. Excuse me. After 3 inconclusive Israeli elections, long-serving Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his chief opponent Benny Gantz finally agreed last Monday to form a government together, citing that the urgent needed to face the COVID-19 pandemic, but yet he's still going to remain for 18 months. The deal stipulates that the coalition will focus exclusively on fighting the coronavirus for the first 6 months. Okay, if how do I explain this? If they're opening everything up, it's not about a coronavirus. Okay? Yeah, people are still getting sick and stuff, and this virus is real. I mean, this is the biggest scare of my life, but I have the power of God behind me. So, they're opening so where people have to wear masks, okay? They have to mandatory wear it. Now listen, the next step after the mask is mandatory vaccines, mandatory mark of the beast. You get what I'm saying? They are slowly introducing the New World Order. Welcome to the New World Order, guys. Where you get to stay 6 feet behind so that facial recognition knows who you are. Okay? The deal stipulates that on the coalition, I already said that, I'm sorry. Starting July 1st, Netanyahu, who will remain prime minister, will be allowed to seek a vote by his cabinet or the parliament on Israel's annexation of more than 30% of the West Bank, where the majority of that would be Palestinian state population lives. There's only one condition. Netanyahu must act in full agreement with the United States. What? In other words, Trump will have the power to decide whether his Israeli ally can proceed with a vote. He would very likely win, and that would forever alter Israel's character. I can't. This is a lot to take in. Guys, you realize that this is the deal of the century they're talking about, where the Antichrist is going to rise and be like, yo, guys, look what I got. I got the world in my hands. I got peace with Israel, only I'm not doing that. I'm going to break a piece of their heart. I'm going to break them to pieces. But in order for the New World Order to take into play, America's got to be out of the way. Okay? What better way to do that than to crash our global economy? What better way to do that than to start a war? What better way to do that than to take all of our oil? What better way to strip us of everything? There's still FEMA. And another thing, I went to a mobile to help out some family. And this was yesterday, actually. And guess who was passing out food? Which never in our area. The Army National Guard. There's a lot of them. I was really nervous, and I felt, I don't know what it was, something in my spirit kept saying FEMA, 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 FEMA. These people are out to help people, but yet they don't realize they're on the sidelines, to be manipulated into harming the people. See, FEMA says that they're going to help when in reality they're not. And with them closing these plants down, it's going to be plant-based meat. And next, when they run out of that, guess what they're going to be doing? As gross as it sounds, they're going to be using the dead bodies and making that as meat, fake meat. And like, this is not my own understanding. This is strictly out of the Bible. So, pray over this one too, as always. And when I get more information, I will be back. It just seems like every single day, more and more keeps just flooding in. You can't even keep up on the news. There's so much of it, and it's heartbreaking. I thought about leaving Facebook, thought about leaving my channel, but I said I can't do that because God's not finished with me yet. Until my dying breath, till my last breath, till I leave, I must proclaim the gospel. I must proclaim truth in Jesus' name. I am a child of the Most High. And thank you guys for all your prayers. I love you guys, and I'll see you there in the end.